And welcome to Entertainment Now, live and exclusive on Spectrum Television. Well, this is a show where you get to be updated on everything fun that's happening within the country as well as beyond. But today's Wednesday, so we'll be focusing on what's happening right here in Nigeria. Trust me, I've got loads of stories. Big Brother Nigeria season 11 is already running, and lots of Nigerians beginning to have different takes on the issues happening in the house, and also look at other things as well. Talking about everything trending in the country. Pella recently got married, and it's been the talk of the town, lots of follow-up on that particular marriage, and we'll also look at the top 5 trending songs in Nigeria as we speak. Davido released an album just a few weeks back, and we'll look at if any song on the album is on the top 5 for today. My name is Funny Tina, and I'm welcoming you once again to Entertainment Now. We'll take just a quick break, and when we're back, the show in full. All right, let's hit the ground running. We'll start straight from Big Brother stories, where the season 11 is already running, and a housemate, Abby, is reportedly considering leaving the reality show voluntarily, claiming that some of her fellow housemates have been ganging up against her. But during a conversation with Temi and Nomi, who were housemates as well, after being nominated for possible eviction, Abby alleged that several housemates disliked her and had been antagonizing her in the house. However, Temi and Nomi encouraged her to reconsider, urging her not to allow the situation to force her out of the competition. Temi also suggested that she considers a mental health checkup. Meanwhile, 19 housemates, including Abby and the head of house Sheba, are up for possible eviction this week. Stram, Barry, and Godessa, who were served by fellow housemates, as well as Shimsom Chuka, who was served by the head of house, are immune from eviction and have secured places in week 3 of the show. Let's take a look at the video now.
And now you're losing on 160 million. Do you know what that can do for you and your family? Bro, that's fine. Wait. You need to realize that you can't allow these people to get to you because this is what they want. Like, honestly, you seem like an easy target.
It's not like always on the brinks of crying.
I know.
Like I don't want to cry. Like it feels like always about to cry.
Wait! Abby, come on.
I'm tired of it.
Who is there?
Wait, we're changing. I'm changing.
Oh, Big Brother himself announced that the house is a pressure port, and anyone who can't withstand pressure would always bend. I would move forward from all the shenanigans involving the reality show and go straight to real life now, where Nigerian TikTok sensation Habib Hamzat, popularly known as Pella, may have only recently entered married life, but he's already thinking ahead about fatherhood and how social media will feature in his future family. Of the newlywed opened up about his plans in a video that surfaced online just yesterday, where he spoke about his expectations for life with his wife Jarvis, including when they hope to start having children. Pella disclosed that he and Jarvis are considering starting a family within the next 3 to 4 years. He also revealed that their children could be introduced to social media from a young age. According to the content creator, he intends to create TikTok accounts for his future children, predicting that they could eventually attract huge audiences and become influencers themselves. However, he jokingly noted that his children will not necessarily inherit his energetic and often chaotic approach to content creation. Beyond his plans for his future children, he's also admitted that fatherhood could inspire him to make some changes to his own online personality. The TikTok star explained that he would like to tone down his behavior online so his children will not grow up watching his old videos and questioning his mental state. Still about Pella now, he sparked reactions online after joking that he would love to have a wedding ceremony every year. because of the money generated from selling the Ashoebi to the guests. Well, speaking in the viral video, the content creator said he suggested the idea to his partner Jarvis, but she quickly dismissed it, reminding him that only wedding anniversaries could be celebrated after marriage. Well, these remarks come shortly after his lavish wedding ceremony, where different Ashoebi packages reportedly attracted significant attention online. Well, according to details shared about the event, guests could purchase the B's package at 350,000 for 4 yards. The mid-tier package of about 700,000 naira for 8 yards, while the premium package cost about 1 million naira for 12 yards. Well, with reports suggesting the wedding hosted more than 500 guests, many social media users have quickly put their two and two together, calculating the potential revenue generated from Ashoebi sales, fueling conversations about the growing cost of attending Nigerian celebrity weddings, and Pella's light-hearted comments have since gone viral, and Nigerians are describing it as a reflection of the booming Ashoebi culture surrounding weddings in Nigeria. And some users have also joked that annual weddings could become a profitable business model if guests are willing to keep buying new fabrics. Let's take a look at the video right now.
Maybe they sell Ashwebi. Guys, I swear. Tell my baby that I want us to be doing marry. Maybe they marry every year. Like maybe continue to they do marry. Maybe we say maybe they sell Ashwebi. He say we can be doing anniversary. Say they sell Ashwebi. I want to sell Ashwebi.
This side table. This.
Now we'll move straight to sad stories where Nollywood actress Temitope Oshoba, she's dead at 40 years of age. Well, just comes after months where she announces she survived breast cancer. The Nigerian movie industry has been thrown into mourning following those reports, and she was a Nollywood actress and producer and reportedly passed away at the age of 40. Her passing has left colleagues, fans, and loved ones heartbroken. The sad development comes after the actress courageously battled breast cancer, a health challenge she overcame before making an inspiring return to acting just last year. Although the cause of her death has not been officially disclosed, tributes have continued to pour in from across the entertainment industry and social media, with many remembering her resilience, talent, and strength throughout her health battle. Temitope Oshoba was widely admired for her contributions to the Yoruba movie industry and for openly sharing her cancer journey, which inspired many Nigerians facing similar health challenges. We join other big weeks in the entertainment industry to say, send our condolences to the family of Temitope Oshoba, and may her gentle soul rest in peace. Moving on to other stories where the ongoing feud between the Okoye brothers, in case you don't know what I'm talking about, the P-Square brothers, it has taken another twist with Peter Okoye, popularly known as Mr. P, alleging that Northside Music was a secret account known only to his twin brother, Paul, and their elder brother Jude. In the sixth part of his public revelations, he's dismissed claims about the existence of Northside Music Entertainment, insisting that the only registered company was Northside Music Limited. And according to him, he said, Mr. Jude, there's nothing like Northside Music Entertainment. The only company you registered is Northside Music Limited. Stop confusing people. Northside Music is a secret account that only you and Paul know about. He went on to claim that during the EFCC's investigation into the matter, investigators allegedly uncovered 2 luxury mansions located close to the family home. And a lot of allegations right there by Peter. Let's take a look at the video right now. Well, according to the investigation, the properties were allegedly purchased with stolen money, and the EFCC has now sealed the mansions for possible forfeiture, and that's why Peter is claiming about the whole situation. Well, Nigerians have begun to, pour out and give their 2 cents, their 5 cents, and celebrity stylist and fashion entrepreneur talking about Toyin Lawani has joined the conversation, and she's saying, come on, this cannot be something a brother should say about one another. Well, the family controversy recently resurfaced after Peter raised allegations, just like I told you, about the handling of revenue generated from P Square's music catalog. Well, he claimed that Jude secretly established a company through which money belonging to the group was allegedly diverted. Jude, however, has consistently rejected the allegations, and amidst the renewed drama, Lawani took to Instagram to share her thoughts on the Bita family dispute, expressing concern over how the issues between the brothers have continued to unfold publicly. The fashion entrepreneur has questioned the kind of brother who would make remarks implying that one sibling was actually progressing while another was struggling. She's also challenged the suggestion that Peter was experiencing a decline, pointing to what she described as evidence that the singer is doing quite well. Well, she further argued that disagreement within families should not necessarily result in public attacks, stressing the importance of handling sensitive matters with restraint. According to her, recent developments surrounding the family appeared to reinforce some of the concerns Peter had previously expressed. She also mentioned that the criticism directed at Peter's wife, Lola Motayo, noting that she has mostly remained quiet despite being pulled into the family drama. She ultimately suggested that if the former music partners and brothers cannot resolve their differences, it may be healthier for them to maintain separate paths rather than remain trapped in an unhealthy situation simply because they are family. Let's take a look at the video right now.
The house is not sitting well now. Make you pull the whole building down. Look at that. Since the
moving on from that, we'll talk about a Nigerian music promoter and entertainment executive, talking about Polo Okoye. The man has sparked debate after declaring that Afrobeat is dead or in a coma. We've had lots of Nigerians talk about this, but there's a fresh one. Well, he's warned that the industry is becoming increasingly difficult to sustain due to soaring artist fees, fewer concerts, and declining opportunities for promoters and brands. In a detailed post on social media, Polo stressed that his comments were not meant to attack the genre, but to draw attention to the challenges threatening its future. And according to him, in quotes now, he says, for over 10 years, Afrobeat has been one of Africa's biggest exports. It has opened doors, created global stars, boosted tourism, and taken our music to the biggest stages in the world. However, he's questioned whether the industry is now creating problems for itself, as he's noted that although we have almost 10,000 artists making music, but only a handful are really making money from streaming shows and music sales. He's argued that performance fees have become so high that many promoters can no longer afford to book artists. Well, even major companies and corporate brands are beginning to struggle with the cost. The entertainment executive also pointed to the decline in major concerts this year, saying live performances remain the heartbeat of the music industry. He's insisted that the problem is bigger than artists alone, adding that everyone in the industry is simply trying to survive. Calling for urgent collaboration, he's urged stakeholders to adopt a more sustainable model for the industry. Moving forward from the music industry, we would go to social media, where food critique Okoye Farmakin has revealed that his passion for food started in childhood, saying his mother took him and his siblings to 12 different countries simply to experience different cuisines. Well, he was speaking during a recent interview, and he said his mother inherited her love for food from her own father and made traveling for culinary experiences a family tradition. He noted that while all three children accompanied her on the trips, he was the one who truly developed an interest in food. In his words, he said, my mom was a foodie, her father was a foodie. So I grew up traveling to different countries for food. With my parents, have been to 12 countries because my mom loved food and would take us there. Out of the three kids, I was the one that genuinely followed her interest. He's also explained that becoming a food content creator was never part of a grand plan, saying he simply enjoyed talking about food long before he became popular. And according to him, he said, come on, there was no plan for this. It just happened. I was just that guy that liked talking about food. And over time, things happened. And moving forward now, Nigerian rapper Fowls has shared his views on marriage, saying he does not encourage people to marry before the age of 30. While he was speaking in a recent episode of a podcast, the 35-year-old artist argued that many people do not attain emotional, financial, and mental maturity before turning 30. He's advised singles not to allow societal expectations or peer pressure to influence the decision on when to get married. According to him, a person's 20s should be a period for self-discovery, exploration, and enjoying life rather than just rushing into marriage. And moving forward now, still talking about another Nigerian bigwig. We're talking about Nollywood actor Timini Egbuson, who has revealed that he wants 2 clones to maintain his lavish lifestyle. Well, speaking on a recent episode of the Mentality podcast, the actor admitted that he used to spend heavily on fashion and other luxury items in a bid to keep up appearances. According to him, he eventually realized that genuine happiness is more important than the pressure to constantly acquire expensive items and showcase them on social media. He also reflected on his past as a perfume collector, noting that the money he spent on fragrances would have been invested more wisely, such as purchasing land and other important objects. Moving forward now, controversial social media commentator Very Dark Man has explained why he frequently weighs in on issues involving celebrities, public figures, and the government itself. I was speaking during a recent interview, and he clarified that he does not consider himself an activist, describing his role instead as that of an online police who calls people to account. According to Very Darkman, his outspoken nature is driven by his desire to hold both individuals and the government responsible for their actions. He's built a reputation for speaking openly about trending social issues and publicly challenging individuals when he believes they have acted wrongly. His comments have often generated strong reactions online, with supporters praising his willingness to speak out, while critiques have questioned his approach and the manner in which he addresses controversial matters. All right, now we'll take a quick break. When we're back, we'll look at the top 5 music in Nigeria for this particular week, and then we call it a wrap on the show. Stick around, we'll be right back. Thank you for staying tuned. Well, just before we leave for today, we'll look at the top 5 trending music in Nigeria as we speak. At number 5, we have Already Falling by Davido. Well, Davido just released an album a few days ago. He titled it Oria Day, and looks like every song on that album is on the top 20 as we speak. But we're looking at top 5, and number 5 is Already Falling. And number 4, we have Ejameja, still by Davido. And number 3, we've got I Know Who I Be by Davido still. And number 2, we've got this man still in the party, GTA by Sheyi Vibes, finally, causing that sort of imbalance between the Davido album. And at number 1, we've got Before by Davido featuring Mayokun and Folani, sit atop the trending music in Nigeria as we speak. Well, that's the size of the package for today. We'll be back on Monday next week. I'll bring fresh stories, exciting stories, and you can keep abreast of everything related to entertainment on Spectrum TV NG. You can check us out at our website at spectrumtv.ng. You can also follow us on all social media handles, head to Facebook, head to Instagram, Twitter, now known as X, as well as our YouTube channel. My name has been Fonobongitina. Do enjoy the rest of your week.